Alright, today I'm going in on another video about the struts. Here we go, the shocks on a 1999 Jeep Cherokee. So I'm going to open the box. These are the shocks absorbers. I just want to take a look at them, make sure they're the right ones, and try to hold the camera for y'all at the same time while I show you. Alright, here we go. They're a little bit bigger than the ones that were on the HHR, of course, and they're made a little differently. Problem is, when I drive down the road and I hit a bump, the wheels skip. That means the wheels, different shocks do different things. Some of them the car sways side to side, some of them the car is so heavy that it just, you hit a bump and it just bounces like a Cadillac or a stinking Lincoln. This one, you hit a bump and the wheels would bounce up and they wouldn't come back down for a split second, and that would cause the drag. Feel like the damn transmission about to fall off. So I got to get rid of that. But these are, let me show you right here. The top of them is different where it mounts up to the top of the vehicle. So all I have to do is put two bolts there and mount it upward, and the bottom one's pretty much the same little round assembly you'd have on all of them. So I'm gonna go under the vehicle now. I'm gonna show you, and then I'm gonna get to work and see what we got. I got a breaker bar, socket wrench. I don't know what type of socket it's gonna be yet, but here we go. Alright, there's the bottom of it. One bolt goes all the way through to the other side. And I'm not going to stay here all day showing you this stuff because I have no way to mount the camera. So I guess it'll kind of be like a before and after, but you're getting pretty good visual. There's one bolt there. There's one bolt on the other side that holds this up like that. And then you have one there, and then I'll pull this out after I take the bolt off from the top. You can see like a little T, like I showed you on the other one, down to this one. The one I'm going to take off first is probably going to be the bottom one, I guess, and the top one, whichever one gives me the least slack, and we'll see what we got. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I wanted to point out a couple quick things. One, I didn't have to jack up the car, the truck. I'm using a 19, which seems to be the go-to socket around here. Excuse me. I'm using a 19 and a 13. The 19 is for the bottom, and the 13 is for the top two, which would be, if you look at it, it would be these two right here. And this strut doesn't seem to be, this shock doesn't seem to be too bad. I push it in, let's say I ride over a big bump, it comes right back up. But it comes up kind of fast and slow. It comes up like, if a bump's supposed to push back down and give resistance, you know, faster than that. You know, it's not supposed to, like, alright, I'm running over a bump. Let's say this is a bump. I hit a big bump. It still doesn't react fast enough, and that'll cause the tire to skip. So I still think these are bad, even though they're not as bad as I've ever seen. Alright, I'm getting ready to get some bad weather, so I'm getting ready to go get back to work. Alright, so I got it up there, and I'm about to cut the strap right here to release the strut and release the shock and put it in. My mind just won't stop saying strut, but I'm not going to be able to do all this while I'm holding the camera, but I'll show y'all what it looks like in a minute, and give y'all an idea how everything went. But That's pretty much it. I tightened the top before it started raining. And now I'm just going to cut this, and when it pulls down, I'm going to physically push it up onto the nut, onto the bolt, and then tighten the nut. Alright, so I caught it when it was coming down, when it expanded after I cut the strap. It wasn't moving incredibly fast, and I just stuck it right in the little bolt. Stuck it right on top inside the bolt, and then tighten the nut. And tighten it about as tight as you can. And that's basically it. And there you have it. Did the shock on a Jeep Cherokee actually. Alright y'all, I just wanted to point out that on the other side I did have to jack it up because the strut is not in the same place on the left side, on the driver's side, as it is the passenger side. So if you go around here and take a look, you will see that, oops, if you go around here and take a look, you'll see that the strut is in a different location. It's actually on the front side of the axle than on the back side. I'm gonna have to clean this lens off. My camera was raining earlier, so it's probably a drop of rain that I got up there. I apologize. But yeah, it's on the back side of the axle on this side, and it's on the front side of the axle on this side. So you will have to make some changes accordingly to that situation. And I got the jack just underneath it. The piece that I need to take off is right there, and that should pull away and all that. So you understand what I'm saying. Make sure your vehicle's off, because the muffler's right here above, and you should be all good. Should be just like the other one. Alright,